Hello, welcome to the Roy Rogers News Channel. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, today for our next broadcast, I'm going to go through every single alpha Pokemon battle, as well as the battle of Shaymin. So I'm looking forward to featuring it here on the Roy Rogers News Channel. In order to access all the alpha mons, first you need 12 of a particular tablet. And you will have to catch these Pokemon manually. You cannot buy them off the global trade link in order to activate Shaymin. So let's go ahead and catch all those alphas right now. Go over to Stoutland's location. Stoutland should be over at Route 2 in Unova. But first we gotta recover our Spinda. Alright folks, we are back. And now let's go ahead and go over to Route 2. Alright, there's our Stoutland right there at Route 2 in Unova. Yes. The reason I'm using Unova here is because I know that Unova is the base region for some people, so that is why I'm featuring it. Okay, so let's go ahead and trick over the lagging tail. Let's go and do this right this time. Grumpig, I may have not done it right. Okay. So now I get to go first. There we go. This is the first time I ever really employed this strategy on recording, so... T-Nums, if you're listening, I hope you're proud of me. Okay, so let's go ahead and transform into this Stoutland here. Okay. Now we're going to use this Stoutland against itself. Okay. Look how bulky Stoutland is. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and start chucking those balls because we have skill swap the contrary. Now, if it zooms in close, yes! That means all stats will be lowered. Thank you so much, T-Nums, for showing this strat publicly. I'm not too sure if T-Nums was the guy who originated this strat, but I assume he was because he's quite an original, let me tell you. In fact, when I found him on YouTube, I made sure to advertise him as much as humanly possible. Because I thought he had a lot of useful information. So, there we go. Alright. And now, this Stoutland should lower it down its stats even further. Now, as a note, I'm not really too worried about this Stoutland. This is why it's good to have a Ditto here. Because now I can see what every single move is that Stoutland has in its arsenal. And it looks like that there's no recoil move here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my Breloom now. Because I'm confident that Stoutland cannot kill me now. So, alright. Apparently Stoutland is confident too that I was going to switch into Breloom. But no matter. I activated my Toxic Orb, which is nice. Nice try, Stoutland. And now you can just catch us like any other normal wild Pokemon. You just use Spore, and it's great. Alright. There we go. Knowing me, I probably put the Stoutland footage first because I did Stoutland correct. Grumpig was more of like a trial and error sort of thing, so... Alright, folks. And we caught the Stoutland. Alright, there we go. I'm going to show the Stoutland on screen. Now, this screen might get very messy because we're going to have to catch 12 Pokemon in order to activate the switch for Shaymin. We're on our way to Shaymin, don't worry. Pig Pillar, which is over at Route 10 in Unova. So let's go ahead and fly over to Route 10. It should be right over here, north of Opelucid. Now, I'm going to use T-Num's strategy in terms of catching the alphas, so feel free to lead with the Spinda there. Spinda has the ability Contrary, which is going to help us significantly. Okay. And then you should see a giant pillar of light somewhere at Route 10. Should either be over here or over up here. Alright folks, we are back, and as you can see, this pillar is glowing here. So let's go ahead and use up the pig tablet right now, shall we? And I'm leading with Spinda. Now, this Spinda is the exact same strat as T-Nums. So if you would like a description of how Spinda works, feel free to watch this video. And I can link it down in the description below. But here are the IVs, here are the EVs, there's the nature, and there's the move pool. Alright, let's go ahead and put the Spinda to work right now. Pig tablet is rattling in your bag. Do you want to touch the pillar? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, alright. There we go. I'm not too sure what the roll is on that, but we're going to go ahead and skill swap because this thing is very deadly as of right now. So let's go ahead and switch over to our Ditto here. I would love for Grumpig to have its special defense increase because of the contrary ability. I wonder if that got carried over. And this is for demonstration purposes, so I cut to this point. There we go, because we switched over the Spinda's contrary over to this Grumpig. And I'm going to cut back once we catch this thing. Alright, and we caught the Grumpig. So now let's go ahead and take a look at all the moves here. Alright, there we go. Modest. Alright, not a bad nature roll. And we got a dead flower. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we have 2x31, special defense and speed. And let's take out the moves here. Alright, no, not a bad move pull. Oh yeah, by the way, I've written an entire guide on all the moves of all the Alphamons. And this is just in case if you cannot find an Alphamon to resource off the global trade link, although these days you should probably find it. But just in case you can't, I have written a guide about this exact thing. So we're going to go ahead and teleport back to Stoutland because we still need to go over to Route 3 now, and we should be able to get the Lopunny. There we go. You know what this feels like? This feels like... Oh man, there was a game from my childhood. I should play it under the membership block because I have it as an N64 title, but this reminds me of Scooby-Doo Classic Capers in the chapter... What is it? The third level? Yeah, the third level. There's a lot of these types of puzzles where it's like, you know, you have to move heads in a certain direction, like the stone heads, and then you have to go in and click certain buttons in the right direction. This is what this reminds me of. So, there we go. Now I'm starting to get a hang of it, so... Alright, there we go. And now I can be able to switch that. That should be your very first move, by the way. Switch that lagging tail. Now, it would be useful to know what moves Lopunny has. So let's go ahead and take a look at what moves it has. So it has Quick Attack, Ice Beam, Aurora Sphere, and Endeavor. Ooh, okay. We gotta be careful. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and switch into Breloom. Now, before we get to work on this Lopunny, we really have to throw some balls at it. Okay. And I think a Plusle Swarm just happened right now. So if you heard Plusle's cry, then that is why. Okay. So I'm going to throw balls here, which is highly unusual for me to do. There we go. I just want those stats to be lowered so the ice beams don't hit me that hard. You can see Breloom took an okay amount from the ice beam. T-Nums is a national treasure, let me tell you. Okay. There we go. Now, I have a big question. Can I be able to throw a sub up? I don't know. But I'm just gonna chuck more balls just in case. What? Alright, I caught it. There we go. No, that was shocking. Okay. There we go. Alright. I hunted for the tablets a lot last night, so yeah, that was quite a search that I did. Okay, perfect. Now, let's go ahead and go over to the next plate, which should be the Braviary, which is going to be at the Desert Resort over at Route 4. Oh, it wasn't Plus, it was Minun. Their cries are so alike. I faked one of them, so... Yeah, there we go. I thought it was Plusle, but there we go. Okay. Back to our program here. We're not going to be catching Minuns. We're going to be going and catching these alphas so we can be able to access the Shaymin. By the way, if you are going to be fighting the Shaymin while here in this YouTube video, I am going to have some advice here. Make sure to carry a Smeargle with the move Soak, because Shaymin is a mono grass type, so make sure you carry that. I don't want to catch you, Dreeble. Nice try. Alright, there we go. Let's go flee away. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Where's that pillar? According to this guide, it should be in the Desert Resort. But it's probably somewhere either... I don't want to X out of these Pokemon. I want to show them for video purposes. So I'm just going to put them here for now so I can... Just going to have them here for demonstration purposes. Okay. So... We're going to find this together. Don't worry, folks. We're going to find it. It's probably... in the middle, like right here, right? No? Oh, yes. I was right. There we go. Alright, all these Pokemon get moved back here now. I'm just going to move all these Pokemon back. So I want to have this here. There we go. Alright. Ew. Okay. I love the flowers. The flowers are really nice. Okay, so now we're going to have to brace for a close combat. Let's hope this thing does not... Oh, this thing does do close combat. Yeah, that's quite a bit scary here. There we go. Well, I guess two can play at this game. No Spinda, unfortunately. Man. Okay. So let's go ahead and start checking balls now. And let's hope this works, because Spinda was able to do its work, because Braviary. Let's see here. Man. Okay. Alright, folks. We may be able to catch this Braviary. Alright! Timer ball! There we go. That did it. Alright, now, in the first turn, Spinda was knocked out, so I couldn't even skill swap the contrary ability. This is really challenging. Alright, there we go. So there are its moves for your reference there, and there's its abilities. So now let's go ahead and try to find our next Pokemon, which should be Alpha Ampharos, which should be located at the Pinwheel Forest outside. Let's go ahead and go to Nasserine here. Now, I should recover because my Pokemon are almost dead. So I'm going to do that. There we go. There we go. Alright. So now outside the Pinwheel Forest, not inside. There we go. Ah! Alright. There's our Ampharos right there. Yes. Nice. Alright. So let's go ahead and trick first. Since Ampharos does not have a close combat here, we can go ahead and do our usual trick thing. And then we can be able to do our skill swap before we get knocked out. So, and now you can do something unorthodox like just start chucking balls at this point because you can lower down its stats, which is nice. Alright, so I should list the moves that Ampharos has. Wait, instead of me reading it, why don't I just pop up a Ditto and then you can see it for yourself. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, not bad, not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and see what power here. I'm going to do Dragon Pulse. Ampharos has a pretty high special defense stat, last time I checked. Yeah, just in time for Johto. So if you like Alpha Ampharos, if you like Ampharos as a whole, and you want to play with it in Johto, you know, you may want to catch this and use it for Johto purposes. Okay, well, at least breed it up into an Alpha Mareep, and then you can use it for Johto purposes. Okay, there we go. Pretty much the fight of attrition. The fight of attrition. And now it's time to start lowering down Ampharos' stats. Alright. Okay, so let's see here. There we go. There we go. Let's keep going. Let's go and start chucking Pokeballs here. Because we need to lower down Ampharos' stats or we're going to go further. Oh, it didn't roll this time. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I think we might have lowered the stats down to max, right? Oh, I think we did. I mean, if Ampharos is not lowering down its stats any further, I mean... Okay, I think it's safe then. Oh! Oh! Alright. There's the roll right there. There we are. Alright, so perfect. Here's what I'm going to do. I think at this point, I am done in terms of... You know what? You know what? Let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and block out this Ampharos as much as possible. We can lower it down further, and then I can go into Breloom and finish this off. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now we have that. Alright, let's go and go into... Actually, no, I'm going to go into Gliscor because I'm scared of Thunder. I was right to go into Gliscor. Okay, there we go. I should note, if you don't want the hidden ability, you can always go to the daycare guy and he can... You can let you buy an ability pill. Or more specifically, the lady at the table. She can help you buy the ability pill to switch Ampharos' ability from plus to static. So, yeah, when Johto arrives, you can go ahead and flex that. There we go, perfect. And now let's go ahead and continue the fun. I'm going to check more repeat balls. Alright, I've been whittling down this Ampharos. Let's see if Timer Ball is going to work here. There we go, and Ampharos has been caught. Perfect. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed the Ampharos. And there are the IVs. And there's the move pull. Alright. So there we go. So now we have our 5th key there. Alright, there we go. I was about to say our 5th Pokemon, but no, I want to say 5th key. Okay, so now let's go ahead and try to catch the Tauros, which should be at Route 6 in Unova. So that should be right there. Now I remember passing by Tauros' little bubble so many times. You know what? Or I keep calling it bubble. It's not a bubble, it's a pillar of light. Okay. So let's go ahead and surf here. There we go. Now we have the Pillar of Light, which is Tauros. So let's go ahead and... Yes, let's go and touch the Pillar of Light. Alright. Sheer Force Tauros. Okay, let's just hope... Actually, I know what moves you have because I've written a guide about you. Yes, you have close combat. Okay. That is horrifying. So... let's go ahead and try to scout this Tauros out. Let's go and try to use out its close combats, because I don't... Okay. Okay, good. Now, there are no recoil moves, so don't need to worry about that. You know, Tauros can learn Rock Climb, so if you want to Rock Climb with style, then... Oh yeah, speaking of Rock Climb, there you go. If you ever want to rock climb in style, then you can be able to carry around Tauros. Okay. 4 more close combat. Gliscor holding the fort. Gliscor holding the fort. I like that. Okay. Now. I don't want my Spinda to be knocked out again, so I'm going to try to tread very carefully here. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and... No! No! There we go! There we go! Alright, we got it, we got it. Perfect. Well, that won't matter. Okay. It won't matter for 1 health. So let's go ahead and start tossing our balls, because that's how we can lower down Tauros' stats now. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now even a Zen Headbutt can save you. There we go. And this video has become a giant thank you card for Keenums for showing off the strat. Alright. Okay. Gonna put Tauros to sleep now. It'd be kind of funny if we caught this thing in Pokeballs, but I'm just using the Pokeballs to trigger the stat drops. Alright! This is the first time on the Roy Rogers News channel, the first time ever as a player, that I have caught an alpha Pokemon in a Pokeball. I wanted to make history. I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this challenge. Oh, great. Oh, wow. 3x31. I'm certainly happy about that. Okay, let's see. Ah, man, the nature roll, though. But, wow. That was the first time in the program's history where we caught an alpha with a Pokeball. All right, there we go. Okay. So now what's our next Pokemon? Alright, Elzen, show me the way. Alright, Alpha Zebstrika, which should be over at Route 9, which is right over here. Okay, I went through that bush a lot, so let's go and go inside the Pokemon Center. And this is where I EV trained for special attack, believe it or not, Route 9. And I saw that pillar. It's like, huh. That might be useful for the event later. That's what I said to myself, so let's go and visit that pillar now. Now that I can visit it. Okay. Yes. Zebstrika. Let's see. I have the move guide here. So, you don't have any fighting move. I am so happy to hear that because now I can do my usual stuff. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. You may try to increase your speed. Okay, that is going to be for naught because you're getting the lagging tail, my friend. Goodbye with your fast speed, Zebstrika. Say goodbye to your fast speed. Okay. Also say goodbye to your stat increases, too. Okay. Now it's time for me to lower down your stats. If you're going to use this strat, might as well buy a bunch of Pokeballs so you can do something like this. Could you imagine every single turn having your stats lower? I like that. Oops, alright, I'm starting to have a little bit too many in the summary bar. But this is more for cinematic value, so I gotta have these Pokemon here. Big machine. Although I can make a little bit of an adjustment towards Tauros, because I want to be able to get my balls if I need to. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here. There we go. All right. Huh. Okay, well that essentially undid the speed boost of Zebstrika. Hey Zebstrika, how do you like your new ability? Okay. I'm having too much fun with this Spinda. Zebstrika, if you lower down, yes! Yes! Now this match can go a little faster because now I can be able to go into something like Breloom. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And now it's just lowering down the stats, and then I can be able to throw for people. You know, I could probably do that for the next turn. Man, I just wanted to do the Tauros Pokeball thing just to make history. It's kind of more of a novelty on my part. But don't do that, though. Use repeat balls and timer balls if you need to. It's striking. Almost everything is striking. It keeps, like, decreasing its stats. That's funny. Oh, well. What a good game, Zebstrika. What a good game. Okay. Okay. What's the matter, Zebstrika? Something the matter? Are you trying your best to escape this fight? Because you won't. There we go. Zebstrika probably said to itself, you know, I'm giving up. I keep lowering down my stats. I don't want to do this anymore. So, yeah, let's go ahead and have Zebstrika here now. Dead flowers. Okay. Oh, forgot to show the stats. Not bad. There we go. Oh boy, Zebstrika probably hated itself for having the moves that it had. Okay. So now let's go ahead and try to find out where the Excadrill is. Okay, Excadrill is over at Twist Mountain in Unova, which should be over Icarus City, so let's go try to find that. Before we do that, we gotta recover. We have to recover. Well, let me just say this. You know, if you don't want to be, well, if you don't want to be struggling in Twist Mountain because I know a shorter route, let's go and go to Kanto. I know that's kind of cheating a little bit because I want to do primarily Unova, but, you know, this video is taking a long time, so I don't want to take any longer. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to Diglett's Cave. I will show you a shorter route here. So I saw it. Okay. Good note before you go in here. Have Gliscor in the lead because Diglett has the Arena Trap ability, just like that. We don't want Diglett to be stopping our program, so good. One thing I wish Diglett had was Rock Climb and all those other moves, so that way it could be an HM slave. But it's actually a pretty good attacker, so you know what? Let's go ahead and switch over the lead again. I'm going to go ahead and pop out Spinda again. Yes! Oh, this is where you get Excadrill. Okay. Might need the PM Ellison about this later. Okay, perfect. Female! Female! Mold Breaker! Yes! Alright. By golly, I feel like I won the Super Bowl with that one. Okay. Excadrill, you are mine. Alright, perfect. I need the Lagging Tail, Skill Swap. You can knock out my Spinda, I don't care. Alright, so you have Earthquake, then you have Iron Head, Rest, and Sleep Talk, which is probably going to be painful. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop out the Gliscor. And now it's time to start chucking Pokeballs. Now that Excadrill has the contrary ability. Okay. Go ahead, Excadrill. Go ahead. I dare you. The only move you can have that attacks me is Iron Head. I think Excadrill knows that. So, yeah, Excadrill. How does it feel to have your stats lower down? What? What? Alright, second history. Alright, this made history. Very first time on the Roy Rogers News Channel. This is the first time on the Roy Rogers News Channel where we catch two alphas with a Pokeball. Huh. Okay. That's quite amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and dig out of here. Someone mailed me, and I could check on that later. Okay, so Steelix. I don't know where Steelix is, but let's go ahead and go over to Alpha Slaking. So Alpha Slaking should be in the Pinwheel Forest inside. Go back to Unova. Okay. I can't believe it! 2 Pokeballs! 2! With, well, not exactly 2, but 2 Pokeballs were used to catch both Tauros and Excadrill. Can't believe this is happening to me right now. I'm at a loss of words. So, like, I am at a loss for words. Now, I don't want to be catching Shaymin while having 2 Pokeballs. I think that's a little much. So, yeah, let's go ahead and go over and try to find where this Pillar of Light is. So apparently we're supposed to catch a Slaking here. in the inside of PokeMMO Forest. Now, the Pillar of Light would either be... where do I put this? Actually, I should put it here for now. Alright, so this Pillar of Light is either over here, over to the right, and then we're going to check over to the left, and then we should be able to find the Slaking if we can't find it to the right. Or I can cut this part out to save you all time. Okay. But I hope it's here to the right. Okay. You know, these Pokemon won't ever give me a break, would they? I mean, my coverage is long enough, but these Pokemon are like, no, I want a debut. No, I want a debut. Alright, folks. I checked over to the right, and the Pillar of Light's not there. So, there's actually a shortcut in case you end up like this. If you need to get to the other side of the forest fast, you can use Surf here. And then you can be able to go over to the other side of the forest. Like that. Perfect. Alright, so now let's go ahead and try to find this Pillar of Light. It's either... Oh, okay, it's right over here. Perfect. Alright, so you can make a left-hand turn rather than the right-hand turn. But there it is, right there. There's our Slaking. Yes. Okay. Hello, Slaking. Alright. Nice try, Slaking. You're probably gonna love me, Tauros. I was about to say Tauros. No, you're not Tauros, you're Slaking. You're about to love me, Slaking, because I just gave you an ability that you can use moves constantly without having to worry about the anything. So yeah, you don't have to worry about having to rest for the second turn. But you know what? I'm going to use that against you now. Alright, Slaking. Let's do this! Well, increased speed won't really help you too much, Slaking, if that's what you're trying to get at. Slaking's really trying to help itself here, but the issue is that with Slaking, really the issue is that every time it keeps trying, it's going to keep losing. So that's the funny part. It's going to increase its speed. And maybe that might be the one stat that stays intact, but I mean, the other stats are in danger of being lowered. Every time I keep chucking a Pokeball. What's the use of fast speed if you can't hit hard? I mean, if speed was the only thing that made something great, then Jump Pluff would probably be used a lot. Because it's... I mean, Jump Pluff is pretty fast. Not... Well... Alright. Does it hit hard? Not really, but it's fast. I'm about to put Slaking in that classification right now. Alright! And we caught Slaking. Perfect. There we go. Slaking is done. Alright, dead flowers. Let's see what the stats are. Well, it won't really matter too much on Slaking, but okay. Game Pact, Hammer. Well, at least it's male, so at least I can breed it away because Slaking has a terrible ability. But oh man, extra. Why do you have to be 31 special attack? Anyways, let's go ahead and get our Alpha Steelix. Now, the known location is over at Mount Moon, but let's see if we can find the unknown location. If I had a hunch as to where this was, I think I know. I think it's in Chargestone. I think I saw think I saw it in Chargestone. Yeah, I think I saw Steelix in the Chargestone. Alright, there we go. Wait. Yeah, there we go. My buttons were stuck for a little bit. Okay. My whole screen is going to be decorated with a bunch of Pokemon. Yes, I do want to touch the tablet. Wow. Alright, Steelix. Man. What an entrance. Okay, so let's go ahead and trick this. Well, yeah, your speed's going to lower down, but let's see how long that lasts, your attack and defense boost. Okay. There we go, perfect. And now it's time for me to chuck the Pokeball. I can just click on it. I don't want to nickname it. Okay. Okay, contrary. There we go. Let's go ahead and pop in the... You know what? I'm going to pop a Gliscor because I don't think Steelix anything that can kill me outright. Let's see what move Steelix has. I hate documented Steelix. Okay. So it has Iron Head, Earthquake, Crunch, and Curse. So... Steelix is desperately trying to get its attack and defense back. I love that. Alright. Steelix is trying to be cute. Okay. Okay. So let's even at the old college try. I just don't think that that college try is going to prevail for Steelix. Did you just do Earthquake? I think you did Earthquake. Don't worry, I plan on moving all these Pokemon once you get to Shaymin. I want to be able to give you all the cinematic experience. Okay. Yes! Perfect. Alright, Steelix. Gotta put the edge off of you a little bit. I'm sure that's something Steelix didn't want. Steelix is like, what on earth is going on? I'm trying to do curse and I'm being hurt so bad. This is like, no, I don't want this to happen. No! Man, Steelix is doomed either way. Yeah, Steelix can either get its attack stat lowered. Oh, well, okay. It's the lowest it can be. I'm pretty happy about it. You know what? I'm just going to pop in the Smeargle. Because Smeargle has Soak, and this match can end a little faster. So, let's go ahead and soak this. Steelix is like, what on earth is going on? Why can't I hit anything? Why can't I use Curse? What's wrong? Okay. Steelix is now water type. So now I can just use False Swipe. Just like this. Bet you probably didn't see that coming every day. Okay. Oh, this is too funny. Just seeing Steelix like thinking like, what's going on? Man, you know, Steelix is probably having nightmares about T-Nums catching him. Yeah, this is T-Nums' strat. It's not mine. I don't want to take credit for it. The T-Nums came up with this. The spin up, so yeah. There we go. Steelix is still trying to question its sanity right now, so while doing that, let's go ahead and hypnosis this thing. You know what, let's go put the Steelix out of its misery. Let's go and put it in the timer ball. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it struck anymore. Steelix, this is your prerogative. If you want to get thrown out of the timer ball, you can. Steelix is like, what is going on? Why can't they increase my stats? Oh, wow. Steelix is like, okay, I'm gonna try. No, Steelix! You're doing it all wrong! You should fall asleep! Fall asleep and then get caught! I'm trying to give you an out. I'm giving you a timer ball so you don't have to embarrass yourself in front of my audience here. Okay. Alright, well, there we go. Steelix got stage fright. Okay, perfect. Oh, 3x31. And dead flowers, okay. And that's going to be our Gyarados. I forgot about Gyarados, so if you cut all the way to here seeing Steelix torture itself, well, I mean, I hope you all were entertained by that. But let's go ahead and go over to Lost Lord Forest. This is just too funny. And if you fast forward to this point, I'm sorry, it's just imagining Steelix just questioning its sanity, using Curse and having speed increase and attack and defense lower. I'm sure Steelix did not want that. Okay, so now we're going to have to go to Lost Lord Forest. Purugly is. Okay. Basculin, fly. I was in the middle of going to the Gyarados, and yet you had to stop me. Bad fish. Okay. Yes. If Gyarados uses Roar, that's going to be great, because here's what I can do. Just in case. I wasn't sure if it was going to use Roar. I already know its moves. It has Power Whip, Ice Fang, Waterfall, and Roar. I have my guide popped up, so I know what moves this thing has. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the Ditto here. And now it's time to start chipping at it. Wait. Oh, I forgot. You could just click on it. You don't have to click the OK. That was... I think that was old PokeMMO. Old PokeMMO, you had to do that back then. Gyarados, you know, you don't even have to see the ability. It's just Moxie. It's like... Or not Moxie, it's Contrary. It's like... Gyarados, just... Now Gyarados is questioning its sanity. I'm loving this. Okay. What? What? No, wait, oh, third time on the Roy Rogers News Channel. Third time! What? Got this thing in a Pokeball. 3x31 too. Huh. Wow. Moxie. Rash is not bad. I would rather have Adamant or Jolly, but still. Wow. Pokeball. Alright. One more. We're gonna have to do the Tiger. So where is our Tiger friend? Which is supposed to be Purugly. Okay, Purugly should be right over here. Wedged right there. Route 7 and Mistralitans. Let's go ahead and go there. But what? Really? Like, this is like the third time on the Roy Rogers News Channel where I caught these things in the Pokeball. Actually, as a player, I've never caught alphas in a Pokeball before until this broadcast, but this is amazing. Wow. Very, very surreal. I'm very speechless. Okay. I don't want to try my luck with Shaymin, though. Shaymin, I have some tools to take care of it, but first we have to catch all the alphas. I think this is the last one. Don't want to speak too soon. I think this is the last one. Ooh. Pardon me for my childish sense of humor, but that sounded like a whoopee cushion. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and trick this. There we go. Yes! I get Defiant, you get Contrary. Purugly's gonna hate me for this. Okay. That's what you think. You think that Spinda is going to be accompanying you throughout the match. Well, I'm going to surprise you, Purugly. Okay. Now, you're not the only one with hypnosis on the block here, Purugly. You may think you are. You may think, I'm a pretty intimidating cat. You may think that, but boy, you are wrong. I'm sure this is more than what Purugly bargained for. You know what? I'm going to look up Purugly's moveset on my guide and see if it has anything. Alright, well, it has Night Slash. Alright, I found its moves. Okay, so it has Body Slam, Night Slash, Super Fang, and Hypnosis. Not bad. Not bad move pool. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and use Sub Purugly. Purugly, you should know better. Especially considering the fact that you're in Sinnoh. You should know that Gliscor has high defenses. You should know that. In fact, that's why I have a Gliscor here, accompanied with a Breloom, just in case I have targets like Purugly to take care of. Okay. Alright. There we go. Don't worry. Once we get to Shaymin, all these Pokemon are going to be removed from the screen here. This is more for theatrical effect. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and throw our repeat balls. I don't want to try my luck. I've already caught 3 alphas in a Pokeball. 3. I didn't think I would ever do that. There we go. Oh. I love how we're like doing hypnosis of attrition. Okay. Okay. Probably just kind of gave up on that. Okay, let's go and try this again. Alright, and we caught the Purugly. Perfect. Alright, there we go. That was perfect. Dead flowers. Alright. Bad. Alright, so let's count them. 1. Actually, yeah, let me go ahead and say that for the Shaymin sequence, which you can encounter in Sinnoh. Let's go and go to the Puroma town. In fact, I'll show you where that is. We can put Purugly right there. There we go. All 12. And then we can declutter my screen. Okay. Declutter my screen momentarily. Puroma Town, which is at the top left of the map. In fact, I'm going to show that. Right there. You see where my cursor is? You see where my head is? That is where Puroma Town is. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and count the Pokemon before we get Shaymin. Now, we should have got dead flowers accompanied with the alpha. So, let's go and go in here and let's go to Puroma Meadows. Now, let's go ahead and count the Pokemon, shall we? So, we have 1. 1. 2. 3. 4. I feel like I'm putting keys in a lock. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Alright, now we put the keys in the lock. Let's go ahead and switch over to the Smeargle so we can be able to do the skill swap. Okay, the dead flowers in your bag appear to be glowing brightly. Do you want to touch the pillar? Yes, I do! Let's go ahead and show this Shaymin. There we go, there we go. There's our lovely Shaymin there. The very first legendary on PokeMMO, so there we go. If you like more info on it, then I can link Pat's video about it, because Pat did a really good job highlighting the information about Shaymin. But we had to switch Shaymin into a water type, so that way all moves are not stabbed. By the way, for your information, the moves that Shaymin has are Earth Power, Air Slash, Energy Ball, if I remember correctly. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and go over to Ditto here. In fact, we can scout Shaymin. There we go. That's the beauty of having another Shaymin, is you can scout it. Okay. I love how the other Shaymin is like, yeah, nice try, bud. Okay. Well. I wonder, I don't know what stats you have, because off of memory, I think, you have base hundreds all the way around. I wonder if that's the case. If you have all base hundreds just like you. 1. Okay. So this Shaymin has 4 left. It's good that we're using out the synthesis. We have the jump on this right now. I'm gonna take inspiration from my copy. I'm gonna use the now Shaymin is taking inspiration from the copy. But the problem is that I'm a grass type. You are a water type. I did that on purpose. Okay. The war of attrition. Let's do this. 2. Okay, so now there's only 3 more sentences left. Alright, folks. Alright, so now, what do we do now? I don't want to do energy ball. I could do air slash probably. Okay. Love how this Shaymin is really trying. It's really trying. Trying its best to take me out. But the issue is that... Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's go over to Spinda here. I have another trick up my sleeve. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and do this. There we go. There we go. Lagging tail. Boy, this video is screaming T-Gnomes right now. Okay, there we go. In fact, I'm going to encore you because, well, if I can keep you trapped in a loop, that would be great because then I can go here. Breloom, this Shaymin is all yours now. I'm sure Shaymin does not like that. Okay. Alright, there we go. This is what we call playing mind games with Shaymin. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and spore this. Okay. There we go. Alright, now... Did we have enough turns? Actually, let's see. No, it's morning. No! Okay, well, we guess timer. Okay. Let's do timer. Because I don't know how many turns have bypassed us. Wow! First trial. Alright, first time on the Roy Rogers News Channel. Let's go ahead and see Shaymin up and close. Dead flowers were revived to 12 Greta. Okay. Now, before we go and chat with the lady there in Floroma, because she gives you more Greta, let's go ahead and take a look at Shaymin's base stats there. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look. Not a bad roll, although I would like 31 in the special defense and speed. And I would like the nature to be modest. But, hey, you know, that's not bad. Alright. So, Energy Ball, Air Slash, Earth Power, and Synthesis. Let's go and take a look at the Pokedex entry. We have Natural Cure. And now, let's go ahead and take a look at the base stats. I was right, it was a base 6 100s. Alright, there we go. So, 600 base stat. Alright, the very first 100s down the line. So, perfect. Alright, by the way, Shaymin does not breed, and you know I can let my colleague Petrosky talk about this, but the Shaymin does not breed, and you have to use Greta in order to increase its IVs by 1. Also, you gotta use the Nature Herb in order to change the nature. Alright, I simply love it. The atmosphere is simply uplifting. Yeah, okay. Which is the person? Oh, her. Okay. Do you know about Greta Flowers? They try to give boosts. Yeah. I'll be back. Alright, folks, I am back, and Shaymin is in the first of my party slots. Let's go and chat with the blonde lady again. Hi. Oh, a Shaymin! My walkthrough mode. Okay, if you have Pokemon, give that Pokemon, and you should also have some Greta flowers. A whole bunch so you can have some. Thank you. Alright, so you get 9 additional flowers. So there we go. Now, my advice, and actually I sent Greta over to Pat. So I bought one for him on the GTL and sent it over to him so he can explain this. But as I mentioned to my friend and colleague Petrosky, don't use all the Greta flowers. Make sure to plant them because you could be able to grow more of them. And then you can be able to sell them in the global trade link, and you can be able to adjust the IVs, and that'd be great. So make sure you can do that. You can get 21 by default. I bought one for Pat, as I mentioned earlier, so that's why I was able to send him that Braviary to demonstrate for his viewers. So make sure to use those flowers wisely. And on that note, let's go ahead and sign off. This is the Roy Rogers News Channel. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to the channel, like the content that you see here. And this is Roy Rogers News Channel signing off. Oh, and before I sign off, I should mention this, that Petrosky's Discord is actually a really good resource for spotting all these tablet locations. So that way you can be able to access Shaymin. So I just wanted to note that. Thank you so much, Petrosky, for setting up that Discord a long time ago. Thank you so much. Your Discord is very useful. Also, you can take a look at the global chat there, and they can give you real-time information as well. Anyways, this is Roy Rogers News Channel. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to the channel, like the content that you see here. And this is Roy Rogers News Channel signing off. Fast, accurate, and biased Roy Rogers News. Also, thank you, Elzin, for that guide as well.